This is disturbing on so many levels. Now, the topic I'm going to talk about today is a person I don't think a lot of you know. And this person is a girl by the name of Little Tay. I'm not sure if she's still going by that name, but this was a little girl who, at the time, did videos on just being an asshole. I think she was like a 10-year-old or 11-year-old asshole carrying on and being an idiot. She was always flashing cash and talking all this nonsense. Now, I can't show you a picture of her when she was younger because for some reason YouTube's going to flag it. But I can show you a picture of what she looks like now. And the problem with her and why it's disturbing is because this little girl is now grown. She's 18. I think she just turned 18. Again, her stick when she was younger was she was running around stacks of cash. She was acting like she was making millions. Her mother, who used to clean expensive homes, her brother and her would use those apartments or homes as stage settings to make it look like she was making stacks of cash and make it look like, and she was like, "Look at me, bitches," and she'd fucking make it rain and all this other shit. This was her when she was a little girl. Now she's an adult and she has an OnlyFans account. Here's where the disturbing part comes in. On her 18th birthday, the night of her 18th birthday, she released her OnlyFans account. She did all of the content for OnlyFans when she was 17 years old. She released all of that content under the guise that when she turned 18, she was legally allowed to now show her body, or whatever capacity she's showing it. I don't know, and I don't care. The disturbing part, guys, is that the content she is now showing, she is 17 years old. She's underage, obviously. Legally, she's underage. I know like a year doesn't really make a difference to some people, but legally, she's underage in those videos. And now she posted them, and OnlyFans didn't do anything about it. They're letting it rock. The problem is, guys, men, grown men, probably my age, younger, older, were following her for whatever reason. As soon as she made her OnlyFans account available, she published it. According to Little Tay, she made $1 million in 3 hours. Now, a lot of people are disgusted with that. They're like, 3 hours, she made $1 million? Yes, that's what she said. Whether or not it's true, again, don't care. The problem is that the guys who followed this little girl growing up are now looking at her or following her as soon as she turned 18 so that they can see her tiddly bits. And I'm like, and yes, I said tiddly bits. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like they were hawking her. That's an old term from the 90s. They were hawking her so hardly that they waited till she turned 18 to watch her. And no one is like, yo, the society today is falling apart and I get it, but that's some bad shit. Now, a little history on Little Tay. The only reason why I follow her, because I remember looking at this video when she was a kid, talking all that shit about, yo, son, look at all the money I'm making, you bitches. No one's going to stop me from making this money. And I'm like, that's intriguing when she was little, but then it got old and I stopped. So I watched a YouTube video on her, and the guy talked about what happened to her. Apparently, her father stepped in after watching these videos. Her father came and got her, took her out of that life, and raised her. He didn't do too good of a job because now she's on OnlyFans. So she had all of these problems when she showed up on the internet. There was even talk about her passing away or committing, the ultimate act of slitting the wrist. And then she didn't. She had to come online and said, I didn't do any of that. I'm still here. And then here she is, I think 5 years later, and now she has an OnlyFans account. She made $1 million. A bunch of dudes gave this chick money to show her tiddly bits. Yes, I said it again. So, again, guys, it's a disturbing problem because, you look at a girl, you go, okay, she's cute. That's it. To follow her until she gets an OnlyFans account, to then wait till she turns 18, to then start flushing her with cash is a problem. And no one's calling it out. Everybody's like, well, Little Tay has an OnlyFans account. And that's it. And I'm like, but we're not going to We're not going to talk about the underage videos that are on there. We're not going to talk about the fact that grown-ass men decided to follow this girl, a little girl who became an adult, obviously the next day. And, you know, all people like OnlyFans need to be shut down. No, OnlyFans has its place. OnlyFans, believe it or not, is not just for nude chicks. It was actually created for behind-the-scenes stuff. So, for example, I'm not starting one, but for example, if I was to start an OnlyFans, it would show behind the scenes of what I do, which isn't much. I mean, I don't have a production going on here, but I would show you the behind the scenes of how I create my videos, the days and the ins and outs of my days, tell me what do I do, how I get up in the morning. That's what it was originally built for. It was originally built for behind the scenes kind of shit. That's why it was named OnlyFans. And now it's synonymous with chicks shaking their asses and jiggling their titties. Again, shit just gets fucking, tossed around or used for the wrong reasons. And if you go on OnlyFans, you can definitely find certain creators that are on there not doing nudes, but showing you behind the scenes shit. But again, women are dominating that with their titties and, their tiddly bits and shit like that. Anyway, point being, guys, is that this is a disturbing trend that's starting to grow. And we're seeing more of this. We're seeing guys follow girls from their younger age into their, I guess, nude years. I don't know what you want to call it. And this is the problem, and something needs to be done. And I think OnlyFans should move the age from 18 to 21 so there is no wiggle room for underage shit and creepy-ass men. I guess. I don't know. But I think the age should definitely be moved to 21, being that all of this bullshit is going on. Anyway, guys, other than that, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.